No, it isn't. Stopping scrolling is fucking easy, and in the next few minutes I will teach you how you can do it with a very simple and easy step. First, why should you listen to me? My name is Marco. I went from being a total scrolling addict with a screen time of over 8 hours every day, with most of it being scrolling on Insta, TikTok Shorts, or just binge watching useless shit. So I wasted my most precious resource. I wasted my time away. And with that, I had no energy and I had no time to put into my work, to put into my study, to put into my goals. And with that, life sucked. Nowadays, I changed. I completely did a 180 and I finally reduced my screen time. I stopped scrolling, I stopped binge watching, I stopped gaming. And then I used the time to put into my work, to put into my studies. And then I used my time to finally put into achieving my goals. With my new free time, I improved my body and went from skinny to muscular. On top of that, I improved my physical and my mental health tremendously. I fixed my poor sleep and now sleep better than 95% of all people. I traveled around in Europe and in Asia. I rediscovered nature and now find the small things in life enjoyable. On top of that, I climbed the highest mountain in Oman. I read around 70 books in German, French and in English. I ran my first competitive 10K and I'm training for a marathon. I started 2 YouTube channels, this one and one in Spanish, and I never spoke a word of Spanish before I started. So I'm learning a new language. I also learned how to play the piano. And most important, I improved my relationship with my family. And I was able to do all of that thanks to my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that helped me tremendously to go from those bad habits to finally do good habits that help me to achieve my goals. So if you're also interested in doing that, then click the first link in the description and I will help you there. The first thing you need to learn to stop scrolling that's so easy is remove it. You need to remove scrolling. You need to remove the apps. And you need to remove the apps, first of all, because they are harmful to you and you want to stop scrolling, but also because they fuck up your dopamine. If you don't know what dopamine is basically a neurotransmitter that acts as a hormone, and it is released while we pursue pleasure. Back when we were hunter-gatherers, dopamine was released while we hunted. Let's say we hunted a deer. Dopamine was released while we hunted the deer, not when the last spear hit the deer and it died. No. Dopamine was released during the hunt, during the chase. And you may ask why? It was released during the hunt, so when the deer escaped or when the boar escaped, we would still feel motivated to find another deer, to find another boar, so we wouldn't starve, so we would survive. Today we don't use dopamine anymore for hunting because we can go to the grocery store, we can go to the supermarket to just buy food. Nowadays, we use it for hunting funny videos, for hunting enjoyment. And this is best used with scrolling. When you scroll, you need to realize that every scroll you do, you hunt a funny video. Because the truth is, every scroll you do, there is the potential that this video is the best video you've ever watched. It is the most exciting, the most engaging, the craziest video you've ever watched. So, because of that, TikTok is so addictive. Because, first of all, they use dopamine perfectly to make it so addictive as possible, and also it harms you and fucks up your dopamine, so the only thing stimulating enough that you feel joyful is scrolling. So you need to stop it and you need to cut it out. This is as simple as you go to the apps and then you hold them and you click uninstall, and you need to do that. If you want to stop scrolling, you need to do that. You now have some cope in your head that, oh, I need it, or it's important so I can send funny videos to my friends, or send funny memes to my friends, or I need it to unwind, to relax. But that's just a lie. If you want to stop scrolling and then have free time to do stuff that actually is important to you, for example, reaching your goals, you need to sacrifice the apps so you don't sacrifice your dreams. Let me repeat that. You need to sacrifice the apps so you don't sacrifice your dreams. Because if you decide to keep the apps, you just sacrifice your dreams. You sacrifice your goals. Because the time that you otherwise would spend working towards your goals, towards your achievements, you just spend it with staring at a screen, with just scrolling. So you need to make the decision right now to stop and delete the apps right now, so you start making progress towards your goals, and more important, so you don't sacrifice your own dreams with just scrolling. So do this right now. Stop this video and go to your phone, delete every app, and then we go to the next step. If you want help with stopping scrolling, stopping video games, stopping binge watching, and then use that newly gained free time to put into the work, to put into goals, to put into learning new habits, new skills, then I can help you. I created my Compendious 5 Pillars of Quitting that is specialized in doing that. So if you're interested, then click the first link in the description. The second step is replace it. What you need to realize is when you remove scrolling from your phone and you remove scrolling from your life, you have a time vacuum, you have a time void. Because the time that you otherwise would have spent with scrolling is now just there in the open. So you need to fill it, or otherwise you will fill it again with scrolling or with doing useless shit. How can you fill it? It's simple. First of all, you develop habits that are beneficial to you. You develop habits that help you to work towards your goals, that help you to work towards your dreams. Some good habits is start improving your fitness. This is as simple as maybe going to the gym, calisthenics, running, joining a football club, whatever you want. Just doing something that improves your fitness and your health. Do a habit that improves your mental health. This is as simple as going outside more in nature and appreciate it, hanging out more with friends and family. Just improve your mental health with things that you enjoy and do habits so you can do that. Then some habits that you need to do is you need to improve your focus and attention, because with scrolling your focus and attention is fucked. So you need to improve it again, and you do this with meditation. And to make it easier for you, meditation is very simple. Meditation works like this. First, you focus on something, then you lose the focus. Third, you realize you lost the focus, and finally you go back to the focus. Voila, you have one rep of meditation. So meditation is imperative for improving your focus and improving your attention. And it is insane how easy it is, and with a short period of time, how much improvement you can do with just meditation. Then there is other habits and things you can do with the time. Learn how to play an instrument, learn a new language, learn a skill that's important for your studies, for your work. Just do something with your time that actually helps you to achieve your goals, that helps you achieve your dreams. This is as simple as, first of all, think about what you want to do in life. And then specifically think what you want to do with your life. And then pursue it, work towards it. And then the time you otherwise will spend with scrolling, you spend with pursuing your goals, with pursuing your dreams. And then guess what? Your life will get better because finally you make progress in your real life, and you will feel so fulfilled because you finally work towards your goals. You finally work towards your dreams. And this is such an amazing feeling, I tell you. So, to summarize and to recap is, the two steps is you need to remove it, you need to remove the apps from your phone, and then you need to replace the time you otherwise would spend with scrolling, with habits, with learning new skills, and with finding or with working towards your goals. So, if you want help with stopping your phone addiction, with scrolling addiction, with binge watching addiction, and then with the new time you gain with stopping that, put into work, put into your goals, and put into achieving and learning new things, then you can click the first link in the description. There I will help you with my Compendious 5 Pillars of Quitting. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day, take care, and then get after it.